if the budget cuts make it back into the Senate version of the state budget that is due out after Memorial Day. New tonight out of Greene County, nearly 4 years after a kitchen fire destroyed the Spring Valley Road Dog gas station, the business is back open. In 2019, a fire tore through the business on West Spring Valley Paintersville Road. The building was a total loss, but the division director said it decided to rebuild. The site sits on the border between Greene and Warren counties.
We are very excited to be here for our guests. It's been a long time. We know that the community has some energy behind this. They've been waiting for it. We've heard it for weeks with people coming up to the doors and trying to get in and checking in and seeing how we're doing. So it's excited to see the enthusiasm, and I think it energizes the team to get them more involved in the community.
Road Dog is the only gas station in the Spring Valley area for drivers who travel US 42 between Xenia and Waynesville.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs.
Earlier today, McCall, we were talking about cookouts, and Cheryl's talked about burgers, and we all got hungry.
Yes.
But it's also going to be a big pool weekend because that's traditionally when pools open.
Yeah, that's right. I remember growing up, that's when my grandmother would open up her pool. Learning as Gia's now getting older and wants to get into the pool a lot more, we are counting down the days to when the neighborhood pool opens up. And that is also this weekend. So if you are planning to open up your pool or go to a community pool, here's the forecast. Looking for your Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We are looking at mainly dry conditions through the upcoming weekend and somewhat warm weather. 77 on Saturday, that should be good enough for you to take a dip in the pool. 75s on the cooler side if you have the heated pool. Might not be that bad. And then Monday, by far, is going to be the best day this holiday weekend to go swimming. But I'll tell you what, next week, you're going to want a pool or a splash pad because it gets downright hot across the Miami Valley. All right, here's a look at our temperatures right now. As we look at live Doppler 7 radar, we are dry tonight. Temperatures are falling fast. Already down to 49 degrees in Sydney, 46 currently in Wapakoneta, 52 right now in the city of Dayton. For tomorrow, we wake up in the 40s. Sun comes up, we quickly climb to the 50s. And then for the afternoon, closer to normal for us. 74 for our high. Typically should be at about 76 or 77 degrees. We're just shy of that. And then temperatures will cool again heading into tomorrow evening. With the dry weather, if you're traveling out of town for the holiday, it is going to be just fine. But no, there is going to be more traffic on the roadway, so give yourself a little extra time. And that is why I have us as fair for traveling on the road tomorrow afternoon. Saturday and Sunday will be fine as well. No weather impacts there. Monday, as people are coming back into town, you'll probably see more crowded roadways. Tuesday, if you're coming back the next day, probably a little bit better for travel. Here's your Memorial Day weekend forecast. As I mentioned, we're in the 70s for Saturday into Sunday, 83 degrees by Monday afternoon. Here's how Futurecast is looking for us through the weekend. Dry with a few clouds on Saturday. Sunday will start out dry, but I see a little bit of some shower activity trying to push in southeast of Dayton for the afternoon. Then we'll dry back out. And then Monday, mainly dry once again, mostly sunny. Might get a pop-up rogue shower for the afternoon, but most of us will be just fine. So here's the 7-day forecast. Temperatures are climbing through the 70s this weekend, into the 80s by Monday. And then I see our first 90-degree day of the year by either Wednesday or Thursday.
Wow, thanks, McCall. Well, the unofficial kickoff to the summer travel season has started, but people on the move need to be prepared to pay.